Hi guys, this is Dave at Concise Review. Today I'm going to review this tempered glass screen protector for the S7 Edge and show you how you can easily fit it to your device with no bubbles. Okay, so if you're going to spend a lot of money on a smartphone, I think it's worth spending the extra few quid to keep it well protected in case you drop it or in case it's going to get any scratches. So before mine even arrived, I got this TPU clear case, which I personally think is the best case, and I also wanted to get some screen protectors. Now, because it's got a curved edge and it's freshly launched, the tempered glass ones are quite expensive, around £20 at the moment. So I got some of these clear plastic ones, which are just the standard plastic films that you put on any smartphone. But as you can see, I've had this on for a few days and it's peeling up on the edge and just generally looks pretty naff. Now I put this on well, there was no bubbles, and when I put it on it looked fine, but as you can see after just a few days it looks pretty rubbish. So I ordered this tempered glass one off eBay. I'll put a link in the description so you guys can check it out. It arrived in a couple of days in a wooden box, which was nice. I suppose that's just to keep it protective because it's not a simple flat one. So I'll open it up now and we can have a look what's inside. Okay, so you've got these two sachets with wipes, one's a wet one, one's a dry one, pretty self-explanatory, and then you've got the actual tempered glass screen protector itself. So I'll speed this up while I carefully take it out. Now I've gone for the clear option. You can get ones which match the colour of your phone, so black, gold or silver, but I found those have a cutout to go around the Samsung logo at the top, and having an extra hole to be cut out just looks a bit naff. And I also figured that if a cheap company's trying to match the colour of your phone, it's probably not going to be spot on. I've just washed my hands, which is the first thing that I recommend you do, and now I'm going to take my case off, take this old screen protector off, and we can get rid of that now. Good riddance. And the first thing to do is make sure that your screen is well clean. So we'll open this number one sachet, which is the wet wipe. Now my screen's pretty clean because it's had that other screen protector on it already, but it's really important that you give this a good wipe. You don't want any oil, any dust, any dirt on your screen anywhere, because it's just going to make a huge bubble when you put your tempered glass screen protector on. So I'm going to give this a good wipe and we'll skip to the next step. Open up sachet number two. Now this is the dry one, which is basically going to remove any of that excess moisture. You can use other cloths if you want. I recommend not using cotton because you don't want to use anything that's going to leave any little hairs on the device, because again, if that's on the device when you go to put your cover on, it's just going to leave a bubble. So I've been doing that for a minute now. Pretty happy with it. It looks pretty clean. So let's get this screen protector dropped on. Now the first step, peel the backing off the edge, and whatever you do, do not touch with your fingers the underside of it, because any fingerprint that you leave on there is going to be visible for the whole time you've got that on your phone. I've just got a little bit of dust that's just dropped on there, so always give it a last check before you drop it on. And then you just want to line up. The big hole goes over the home button, you've got a smaller hole at the top to go over the speaker. Line it up, and when you're happy, just carefully lower it down and rest it in place like so. Now I'm pretty happy with that. There's no bubbles. And then the next thing you want to do is apply pressure to the middle of the screen and just move it outwards, going to the sides and to the top. Do that a few times so it really gets a good chance to stick. Okay, I've been doing that for about 20 seconds now and I'm pretty happy with that finish. I'm just going to give it a good rub with a tea towel just to warm it up a bit and make sure that it's got a really good fix. Now I don't know if you can see this, but I have noticed if I push it with my nail just on the edge, you can see sort of a little mark. It looks like kind of an air bubble, but it disappears. I did find this gets a lot better after the screen protector's been on for a while, so don't worry about that if it happens to you. Another important thing is to check that your case still fits. My case is quite flexible, so it's no problem. If you have one of the hard cases that really snap into place, it might not fit so well, but I'm pretty happy with that. And there you go. That is a well protected S7 Edge which still looks the part. So I'm going to turn this on now and give you a good look at it. I will say, I'm honest in my review, so I'll say that the edges of this screen protector don't look too smart. It's a little bit rough around the edge of the glass, as you can see there. But maybe this is because I've just bought a cheap one off eBay. I'm sure if you spend a bit more money and get one off Amazon maybe where you can check reviews, it's going to look a bit better. Okay, so my phone's fully turned on now, and as you can see, this looks dead smart. By the way, if you like my live wallpaper, check out my other video linked at the top where I'll give you a rundown on the best apps to get for the S7 Edge. One thing I will say about this, which is important obviously, it feels really smooth as well. It doesn't just have to look the part. You get some screen protectors that are really rough to touch. This one feels like you're just touching the screen, so really pleased with that. And as you can see, it looks glossy, it looks nice, it's not too reflective. It really does just look like the glass of the S7 Edge screen, so I'm going to give you guys a close-up. You can see what I mean about the edges there, which isn't great, but overall I'm happy with it. Obviously it's important that the Edge functionality still works, that's not a problem. And also I just wanted to show you it in action basically. So I'm taking my keys here, hopefully you can hear how hard I'm being with this, giving it a good tap, good scratch. It's leaving a bit of a smear on the device, that's probably just from my fingers, so I'll give this a quick wipe off. As you can see, crystal clear. There's no scratches at all on it, so yeah, very pleased with that, just a little bit of dust. So there you have it. As you can see, it's definitely worth getting a tempered glass screen protector for your S7 Edge. The standard screen protectors just don't do the job and they end up looking pretty naff when they peel along the edge. Hope this video has been helpful to you. If it has, please click the like button and also hit this subscribe button in the bottom right. So yeah, thanks for watching, and don't forget to keep an eye on our channel for more from Concise Reviews.